I'm Chris with iPhone in Canada with a first look at the new iOS 7 for the iPhone. In my last video, I installed it onto my iPhone 4. Well, I didn't last a day and had to have it on my iPhone 5. iOS 7 ran so slow on my iPhone 4, plus it didn't include all the cool new features. Yes, I realize it's a beta release, and I'd expect by the official release it will be snappier on the iPhone 4, but even iOS 6 on the iPhone 4 isn't all that great. But back on topic, iOS 7 has a fresh new look and feel to it. It goes well beyond simply changing the look of the stock app icons. Each of the stock apps has been redesigned. Now, because of processor limitations, not all of these features will be available on older devices. The first thing that catches your eye, literally, is your iPhone will track you. Now, what I mean is as you move your phone, it looks as though the background is moving to keep the apps on screen at a perfect viewing angle. The apps themselves really look like they're floating. It's something you really need to see in person. Oh, and there's also moving backgrounds now. I'm sure those won't be very battery friendly. So let's take a look at some of my favorite improvements. The first is Control Center. This has been something users have been asking for, especially those who have jailbroken before and have been using SB settings. Control Center can be accessed by swiping up from the bottom. It gives you a number of quick controls from turning off and on your Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. You can adjust your brightness, volume, you have your music control, flashlight, alarm, calculator, and camera. You can even access it from your lock screen. What you can't do, at least not yet, is customize what you put in the Control Center. Now that would be a really nice feature. Second, we have Notification Center. You still access it by pulling down from the top of the screen. Now when it comes in, it has a frosted glass-like look. You can still partially see your home screen through it. What's cool is it's now broken into 3 tabs: Today, All, and Missed. In the settings, you can assign what's shown in your notifications, including weather, calendar, messages, email, and so much more. So at a glance, you can see what's going on today or right now. You can also see all your notifications, which is pretty much the same as it works right now in iOS 6, and you can see all the notifications you've missed in the past 24 hours. Third is the camera. Now along the bottom, you can quickly swipe to the 4 shooting options. They are video, photo, square, perfect for all you Instagram users, and panorama. You have your HDR function right on the screen near the bottom. Now, I'm not too keen on the placement, but it's a lot easier to toggle on and off now. The flash toggle is in the upper left, and you can pick between front and back camera in the upper right. But what's really cool is you can now shoot with real-time filters. There are 8 to choose from. You get this nice little preview window similar to Photo Booth. Of course, once you take the picture, you can go through and edit it or change the filter up again. Sticking with photography, there are plenty of improvements to the Photos app. Gone is the endless scroll of images. Now they're broken into moments, basically sorted by the date the picture was taken. You can even decide to share all the photos from a certain date or just some of them. If you don't like the moments view, hey, why not try collections? Pictures are now grouped between specific dates. You can even tap and scroll through them quickly, or you can even sort your collection by year. And again, you can quickly scroll through all of them. Now, my favorite new feature by far is changes to the streams function within the Photo app. Now, instead of only the creator of the stream being able to post pictures for selected people to view, those people you invite to the stream can add pictures from their iOS devices. This was such a huge omission for me in the last iOS. Now, these are just my favorite changes so far with iOS 7. There are so many I haven't covered. Better multitasking. You have iTunes Radio in the US right now, although if you are in Canada or outside the US, you can still use it. All you need is an American iTunes account. There are improvements and changes to Safari, Mail, Calendar. You have AirDrop for quick sharing of content between devices. You no longer swipe right to get to your spotlight. It's now a pull-down motion on the home screen, and there is just so much more. I just wanted to showcase some of my favorite improvements. I'd love to know what you're most excited about with iOS 7. Oh, and one last thing, if you do install the beta, you need to be aware not all your apps will work, and some may not work as you're used to. This is normal. Please do not go onto iTunes and leave negative comments about the app not working on iOS 7. Remember, this is a beta release of the newest OS. If you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up would be most appreciated, and I'd love if you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any of my future videos. For more daily iPhone news, check out iPhoneincanada.ca. I'm Chris with iPhone in Canada. Thanks for watching.